What is going on, guys? I am MC Fixer and welcome back to the channel. Hope everyone's doing well. I had the chance to go check out Metro Exodus. I got to play 5 hours of the game. Big thank you to Deep Silver for sending me to their event in London. Had a great time. So what I thought I would do is I'd break it down for you guys and I would tell you 5 things I learned in 5 hours. Enemies are tough. As someone who, well, let's just say, stealth isn't my strong point when it comes to playing video games. Figured out pretty quickly that my normal run in and gun, blow everybody away tactic wasn't going to work with Metro Exodus, unfortunately. Enemies quickly swarmed me. I'm not talking about 2, maybe 3. No. This was well over 6 or 7 enemies that just came out of nowhere and after that was just picking me apart. I had no ammo and all I could do was melee attack them. I tried to run, I couldn't run. They just kept chasing me down. And this is one of Metro Exodus' brilliant minded gameplay designs where if you're not going in stealthily and you do try running, guns blazing and blowing people apart, you're going to get chased down. Enemies are going to come after you. Enemies are going to chase you down. Enemies are hard to defeat. And that's what just adds to the tension of Metro Exodus. Ammo isn't easy to come by, and nor are your crafting materials that you're going to need to take on whatever task is thrown your way. So by looking around the amazingly built environments and sandbox world that's been built here, you need to take full advantage of that extra loot that may be in that dead car, on the ground over here, on that dead body. That is what you're going to need in Metro Exodus. You're going to need that for your plan A, you're going to need that for your plan B, you're going to need that for your plan C. Every scenario that you go into, you're going to need loot. And this game does a great job of not telling you you're going to need loot, but sending you in the right direction of where to go. I would suggest search the surrounding areas before you go to your main tasks of missions. Otherwise, you could just find yourself fighting off 5 or 6 enemies with no ammo. The dynamic weather in Metro Exodus is amazing and dramatically changes the way you approach different situations. This is something very new for me. The best example of this for me was I was thinking about time in a video game. Like, what? That's not something I've ever done before. Like, I'm actually sitting there going, alright, we've got this much time here, and then we need to go to here, but we need to get back to camp or back to our base to rest up because it's going to get dark soon. Getting dark makes the game so much harder for me and the way I play the game, my play style, and I just found myself actively thinking about time in the game and the way that weather can just dramatically change whether you are going to go in stealthily. Maybe that's the best way of where you like to play the game. Me, like I said beforehand, I like to try and go in guns blazing. I like to go in. It's very hard to do that, but for me, I like to be out in the open, I like to see what's in front of me, and the weather doesn't help you with this. It changes, obviously on a day and night cycle, different winds and other elements out there, that it just makes the game look amazing, but makes the game feel even richer and real. As a newcomer to the Metro Exodus world, and I'd never played a Metro game before, such as Metro 2033 or Metro Last Light, a lot of people have been asking me, what do I think? Is this a game to jump in for new players? What I will say is, after my 5 hours of playing Metro Exodus, I never felt lost, I never felt confused, I never didn't know what was going on in the story. I'm not going to sit here and say to you that there wasn't certain conversations that were going on, which would definitely enrich the experience if I had played the 2 previous games, I think. Again, it's interesting because you don't know what's going on. But I never felt lost. I didn't know. I always knew what was going on in this story. It wasn't a case of, oh, that's happening and John over there, using the name for instance, is talking about something from 10 years ago which was clearly in the previous game. No, that was never the case while I was playing Metro Exodus. I felt welcome. I felt treated like the same. But I'm sure if you had played the previous game, you are going to get a more enriched experience. But if you're new to the series, you're going to get an amazing experience. I would 100% suggest that people who have not played the previous games do not get scared away by that, and definitely give Metro Exodus a try. When Metro Exodus was shown on the Xbox E3 show, I was a little bit taken back by it. It was this game that sucked me into this world that is gritty, that is dark, that is scary. It looked like survival horror, and it 100% feels that way in certain sections of the game when I played it. There were just certain moments that you're going into a house that you're looting because you need that extra ammo, or you need to make more medkits, or you need any of these great crafting items that are in the game that will help you along your journey. And you're just in there minding your own business, the sound design's amazing, and you hear something. And you're like, what the hell was that? Maybe it's my mind playing tricks on me. Or maybe it isn't. You walk a little bit further in, and then boom! And then he jumps out on you, scares the life out of you. This game made me jump maybe 2, 3, 4 times. That just I wasn't expecting it. And it definitely has that survival horror element, but in certain areas. So it's never a survival horror game, but it definitely is a scary and tense and dark and gritty in certain moments. And then in certain moments, you're out on the wasteland, in the sand, or you're maybe out in the snow. And it still has that feel of scary, gritty. You're scared for your life the whole time. Everything about this game is very purposeful, and everything about this game has just got me wanting it even more. Thank you guys for watching this video. I appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed yet, please consider hitting that subscribe button. If you like these type of videos, let me know in the comments below if you want to see more of these. And until next time, I will love you, leave you, and see you all later. Goodbye.